Just wanted to ask a question. I've been listening to the Paget message when you and Mary discussing Solomon's message.
Solomon's message about faith?
Yes.
Yes.
And you talk about the removing the causal, but that the effects are... So you can remove the cause, but the effects are still left behind?
I don't think we said that in the discussion.
Okay.
So maybe you've misheard the discussion.
Yeah, maybe I have.
I think I did say that it's no good addressing effects when the cause is left behind. So the opposite thing around.
Okay. All right, I'll listen to it again. I've listened to that bit about 4 times.
Did you?
And I just found like I wasn't understanding it.
Right.
Because I thought once the cause was gone that all the effects would go
Of
as
course.
well. Yeah.
But you've got to... The point I was trying to make there was that you've got to choose with your will to allow them to go.
Okay.
Yeah. So for example, if God has given you some more love and that love has rubbed out a cause within you as to why you believe a certain thing, you still may hold on to the belief because you want to.
Yeah.
And God's not going to rub out anything that you want to hold on to.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And many of us want to hold on to things. Like many of us have had all sorts of things happen to us during our life. Like you might have had a partner leave you or cheat on you, and you want to hold on to your anger with him or her. You just want to be angry with them. And you might have received some divine love about all sorts of subjects, but while you're wanting to hold on to your anger with him, nothing can happen on that particular subject. And this is where we're often in this aspect of anger, where we want to hold on to some false belief that's actually not helping us. It's not helping us with our life, not helping us with our choices, not helping us to change, but we want to hold on to it because we feel justified to hold on to it. Yeah. So we did talk about that, the justifications that we use to not use our will in a positive manner. We want to use our will in a negative manner many times. Yeah. So, for example, the average person who has an argument with their partner wants to use their will to be angry. Very few people want to use their will to stop being angry and feel about what the cause of the argument's about. Right? They want to use their will to be angry because angry makes them feel powerful. It helps them to avoid their fear and their grief. So they want to be angry. So it doesn't matter how much love you receive in that place, that particular problem is not going to leave you unless you want it to leave you, unless you want to change your belief. Does that make sense? Yeah. And God can't do anything with your soul that you don't want to have happen. That's the gift of free will that God gave you. So if you don't want to let go of something, God's not going to help you let go of it because you don't want to. You're going to have to want to, not be forced to. Does that make sense? Every time you force yourself even, you're not wanting to. You're just forcing yourself. Now, God can't help you when you're forcing yourself because you don't want to. The soul feeling is, I don't want to. And the soul feeling is the prayer to God. I don't want to. Don't do that for me, is really what you're saying to God. I want to be angry with men. Don't you make me not be angry with men? Does that make sense? That's how we feel, right? Don't you change me. I want to be angry with men. Let me be angry with men. And while we have that emotion, God can't do anything about our anger with men. Nothing will change. So we might receive some love while we're in a pure space about other subjects, but on that particular subject, that will not leave us, that effect will not leave us until we want it to change. And there's got to be some reason why we want it to be there, which is the cause, but we have to want it to change before it's going to change. And most of us are not honest about what we want. When somebody hurts you, what do you want? Most people, not honest. They want to hurt them back. Yeah? Not that, I want to forgive them. How often is, I want to forgive them, the first thought? We've got to be honest with ourselves, see? If we're not honest with ourselves, nothing can change. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.